keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
70 range, 70 range. Let's go. Ready?
From the gun, Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Colts first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. Picked up by Foye Oluokun. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Doolin now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
An unbalanced look to the left here on first down. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will score. Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Indianapolis. His 6th touchdown now for the season. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
This will be returned from the 6. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
It's metal brain corrodes.
On the red.
Right to the air goes Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. What does that do? Get you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Travis Hunter was the intended target. And it's going to be third down.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Trying for the old school coffin corner. That's pretty close out of bounds. They're going to mark it at the 5-yard line. Well done. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Travis Hunter, the rookie, the number 2 overall pick, gets in there to make the tackle. He'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Second 60. Ready? 60, 79 Broncos.
They'll go again here with Taylor. And this is going to be a Colts first down as the tackle's made at the 23-yard line.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
A short pass taken in by Warren. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Right back to Warren again. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big gainer for Indianapolis. An even 40 yards.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
He's got a receiver. That's Michael Pittman. And he's in. What a drive. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Indy.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Safe kick taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Rip, 23. Hey, 10 attack. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's complete to ETN. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. That one good for 26 yards.
That's already 2 catches for this guy. We haven't even seen him hand the ball to him yet. And that's really what these running backs have become in the league. They're really just all-around weapons. And if the ground game's not working, you can go to the air and vice versa. The more times this guy touches the ball, the better it is for this offense.
And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Hey, run. Run. This one's hot.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's complete to his running back, Facial Chutin. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. That's good for a Jaguar. First down. That's to Hunter. He's got it right side. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a first down as well.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
24. 11. Soko, hot.
On the ground, here's the fourth-round pick from the April draft. He brings this to about the 26-yard line. Chad Muma there to bring him down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
One quarter in the books. It's the Colts out to the early lead. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins. They're looking at a second down and 9 to go.
Hey, go! Hey, Ginger. Zach.
To throw is Lawrence. He's got it at about the 8. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up first and goal.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Lawrence out to Hunter. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
A 4-yard loss on the play. Second and goal at the 11-yard line.
Push back to the 11-yard line for second and goal.
Hey, Soko, hot. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn it to a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up third down.
This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's third and goal. Now here's Lawrence on the run to the right. And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. He took away all the options, and now it is fourth and goal.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers might have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now.
In motion is Lawrence.
60 Bison.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll try again here. Second and 10.
Buffalo 18. Hot 70. Hot.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All three incompletions. And now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
46-yard line.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him. And as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked. And the defense is able to get home.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Brenton Strange was his intended target. And now it's going to be third down.
Hey, kill. Lisa 24. Hey, 13, Lou.
Here's Lawrence. And they'll wind up getting about half of what they needed, but not nearly enough for a first down. It's fourth down.
Sometimes it's just a case of taking what the defense gives you. And here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball. For a minute, it looked like he was going to be able to pick up this first down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the first down marker, sets up fourth down.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback.
Steady!
Now it's Richardson. He'll keep it. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
Anthony Richardson. I mean, it's not hard to see why they want to get the ball in his hands as often as possible, both as a passer, but you can get him as a designed runner. His size and speed, he is a handful for defenses.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go, shot!
That's Pierce in motion.
Ready!
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Open man downfield, it's Pittman. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, as that catch gets him a first down. Looking to throw, Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And that one just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all three levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
A minute 58 to go in the first half of play. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout. Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5.
Let's go now! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Now Richardson. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's got the first down. He'll slide to a stop and take it to 1st and goal.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up 1st and goal.
To throw, it's Richardson. Left side, that is caught by Warren. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Here's another shot from the 6. It's 2nd and goal. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he will get into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown Colts. That touchdown number 23 for him on the season. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Let's go. Here we go.
Lawrence going to keep this himself. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
So, Mike, at the core of a successful zone read play is that the quarterback understands which defender is he responsible for. That is the defender they're trying to put in a bind. In this case, he chooses the runner. The quarterback pulls the ball, and he's able to take off for a big game.
Now a screen set up for ETN. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
2nd and 5.
Hey, go. Hey, Soko, hot. Hey, kill.
To throw is Lawrence. Now he'll air one out. That is hard. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. Now here's timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Zaire Franklin. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this 1st half. We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back, 2nd half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Hey.
Lawrence now. Open man downfield is Brown. And they will get him down at the 35-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. 42 yards.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Tarvarius Ward. That's Pierce in motion. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. That is caught downfield by Pierce. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. A big play after being backed up. 42 yards.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that offensively, it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive. Your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks, because when you do, your ability to score points typically tends to follow.
On 2nd down, Richardson. He's got room to roam. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season.
Colts 28, Jaguars 7. Justin Tucker set to
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. JT Tuimoloau in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and long.
Hey, lock.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Jaguars ready to punt this one away, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Oh, looked like he may have had a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return.
At the 50-yard line.
On play action, Richardson. That one complete to Pierce. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
Complete to Alex Pierce.
20 yards on that pass play. First down, Indianapolis.
First down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones, and if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
This throw right side, pulled in by Pittman. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That gets him to 100 yards exactly after that reception and gets his team a first down.
Get it.
In motion comes Pittman.
60 boxes, 60.
On first down, it's Richardson. Now he'll run it, and he'll get about 4 yards before wisely covering up.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
Come on. Set. 18 cards.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. Pass is caught. It's one. The Colts are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
Let's go now. Hot 70. Hot 90.
Taylor trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
From back at the 2 now, here's second and goal.
Go. Cougar 19.
From the gun, Richardson. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Indy. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. Extra point try now for Tucker. He's got it. And the Colts will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. The return starts from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Red.
A first down throw for Lawrence. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd and 10.
Red, 23.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Good across the field, on target to Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pickup good for 29 yards.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first down, Lawrence. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Boy, easy call for an official. Once the receiver steps out of bounds, he can't be the first guy to touch it. So that brings out the flag. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10.
Hey, tomato. Done. Here we go, son.
Following the penalty, they'll run it. He'll get the first down inside the 35. It's a first down and a gain of 16.
That's good.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Hey, go.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here we go, son.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Flush to his right. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Hey, Lion. Hot.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings us 2nd and 11.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play.
Okay,
3rd and 7.
18, find it. Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Out of a shotgun, Richardson. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
That is fielded at the 20. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he'll take it on in. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back
team's ready to go once more as the kick's away. Anthony Gould now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Trying the left side and caught by Pittman. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Get it.
In motion is Warren.
Go.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Johnson. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
At the 17-yard line.
Rip, 20.
Now Lawrence. Exiting the pocket right. That is hauled in at the 5. And the Jags are looking at a 1st and goal. He's taken down at the 2-yard line.
11, add
That's good for a Jaguars. First down.
Lawrence. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Here's Gould on the return. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will score. Game on. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. You want to secure the ball and give it to your offense, not give it up to the other team for a touchdown.
Yeah, I think this is the fine line that all kick returners face, Mike. I think they all want to be impact players. When they get the ball in their hands, they think every play can be 6. But sometimes you got to know when it's over. You've got to make sure at the end of this play, my offense is able to take the field and maintain possession. In this case, not only do you turn it over, you give them a quick touchdown on the other side.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready, set. 19, Tiger, 19.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Able to find Pittman. It's complete. And they will finally run him down. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 31 yards.
That's not the type of play that's going to end up on a lot of end-of-the-season highlight reels, Mike, but listen, sometimes those little check-down crossers produce some positive plays. Stay ahead of the chains.
On the give, this is Taylor. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Here we go, set.
Throwing, Richardson. That one into the hands of Downs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down. Give up the middle to Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Some nose guards in the 3-4 defense, Mike, are just asked to take up space and eat up blockers. But not this guy. He defeats his blocker and makes the tackle. That's playing the nose guard at the next level.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Now Richardson. That is caught. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We'll see if they can put this one out of reach.
No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. Back up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal. In motion comes Pittman. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Here we go. Here we go. 19.
They'll drop to throw. Forced out wide. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Anthony Richardson, touchdown Colts.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Makes the score Colts 42, Jaguars 28.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
13, Lou. Still.
They go play action for Lawrence. That's caught downfield by Hunter. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
That's good.
We spend so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner out. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
That's good. We're on Jacksonville. 1st and 10 at the 40.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Flush to his right. There he goes again. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Here's 2nd down.
Go. Hey. Done. It's done. Here we go.
Lawrence now. Now he throws back over the middle. It is complete. We've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
11.
Jacksonville.
To throw is Lawrence. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Throwing is Lawrence. That'll be caught. It's Hunter. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out, or it certainly needs to be protected.
So this one, a win for the visiting Colts. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more